Alright, welcome back folks to our Final Fantasy 15 playthrough. It's brought to us by Dell. Thank you for supporting the channel. And last time we played, well, we're trying to find the weapons, the king weapons scattered across the land. And we made it to this town, which is called Lestalem. We had a little date with Gladius's sister Iris. Now we gotta do the missions, the main quests. Sword in the waterfall. Then again, we could get Ace of Carapace. Yeah, how about we do that? Gotta go slay bullets. Alright, drive us to the quest location.
Everything in order?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which Final Fantasy did we have on the radio? Anyone remember? Anyone remember which Final Fantasy we had on the radio? I think it was 9. I remember complaining about it. Well, 9 was supposed to be a callback to the old ones. Kind of like how they said Resident Evil 7 is like a callback to the old Resident Evils, which I highly disagree. Exactly. The game is so slow. The game of 9. Not Resident Evil 7.
We're practically running on fumes at this point.
Oh. I'm out of gas. I didn't gas the car.
Ignis, pull over a sec.
I guess we'll park here and go collect the bounty by foot.
Should be a nice change of pace.
I thought you had played the game before there, Worm. A long walk.
The hunt is on.
Oh, good. I'll remember how to fight again.
Let's go! Roger. What? Apologies. Accident.
I never miss. Yep.
Seems Prompto's been intoxicated.
Just great. You rang?
Must be some kind of toxin.
Right there!
You're on fire today.
What can I say?
Gladio's looking rather pallid.
How many?
Just great.
How many are there?
Gladio!
Hey, devils.
There we go.
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
But is it a different game, though? Like if you would compare it to, let's say, Persona Golden compared to the original. Oh.
I want to ride my chocobo all day. Can't get it out of my head.
Chilling with the boys in the woods. Oh. I really want to fight. Not here. Not here to fight. Oh, an energy deposit here. There's probably a place to make camp.
Ah, the breeze feels good.
Indeed.
Get some elements. I don't know if I camped here. I might as well do it. Have a grab a bite to eat as well. Now let's get more elements as we do.
We're here.
Set up camp. Oh, we should probably train. Does give AP.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too carried away.
Sure want to talk.
Great start. Yeah, I'm not dealing any damage to these guys. Uh-oh. I'm out of magic. And I'm poisoned. Uh-oh.
It's time.
It's over.
Up for more?
I'm not winning. I get my ass beat.
Let's call it a day.
I'll see what I can whip up.
Alright. What are we eating? Ooh, we got new stuff. Got a soup. Got some crab. Zodo. Cup noodles. It's Gladios' favorite. So many new recipes. Let's go with the cup noodle. Is that croutons? No, we bought cup noodles. I think it just adds a few ingredients. Eating cup noodles with the boys by the fire. Oh, get to choose the picture.
Perfect timing.
Oh, it ain't great. Guess we'll go with this one.
Feeling refreshed. Well, the tent lets you stretch out a bit more.
So how far are we from map? Still pretty. All that because I had no gas. Killer bait.
Let's do this. Right. All right. You hate bugs.
Me? Yeah, can't stand them.
Same here. Icky.
Icky. What says that? Are they really some snapshots? It seems like in-game, yeah. Could be a lie, though, but... Catalyst, where?
Wow,
Nope.
this is like a real-life RPG.
Griffin. We could fight it, but we'll probably die. Oh! 500 damage! Let's get out of here. Run, boys! It's a griffin! Call the Witcher! I don't think you fight griffins in Monster Hunter. Fight griffins in Witcher, though. Unity of Command 2. Oh, what's that about? Guess it's a war game?
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Nothing to it. All in a day's work.
World War II strategy game. Kinda like Company of Heroes. I got bullets here.
How many times? Enough talk. Time for some action.
Gotcha!
We're not doing damage here.
Magnus! Yeah!
Nothing personal. Gladio, do it! How are we? Getting by. Sorry to break this up.
Got your respect, Gladio.
Nice work, Gladio.
Out of the way! Yeah!
Ignis, if I may.
Say your prayers.
Nothing personal.
There we go.
Hey, got it. That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
New recipe
Can't wait to try it.
on the fly. More like battle isle. I don't know what battle isle is. All right, let's go home. Turn to car. Back to town. No.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
Just getting AP from driving in the car. There is a gas station in the town, right?
Put the top up before it starts pouring.
I like how he moved his hand and pressed the button on the car so the roof comes up. That's so much detail in this game. It's really crazy. That's true. Probably not wrong there, Max.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives. Gotcha.
I say that, but not really. We've got about 20 potions. I'm driving.
Time to go. Mm-hmm.
Gas station right there.
Everybody out.
Oh, wait, no. Get the gas! Get the gas! There we go. Hope those. That's fine. The game understood. baby mode. Hard mode, you have to parallel park. Hey guy,
What are you after this time? I'll see you later.
got your quest, buddy.
Take a look at our wares.
That's
Hey,
not
come
what
again.
that's not what I said.
Been a lot of tremors lately. I got the thing you wanted. Here.
Oh, you remembered. Great. Now we'll be able to ramp up our production. Thanks heaps. Hope we can rely on you again.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Hey,
Got another favor to ask whenever you can manage. Thanks in advance.
Tailspin. Slay Spiracorns. Okay.
Hey, what are you after this time?
What you got for me? I think we got all the That's pretty good. I think 2 hard edges.
Pleasure doing business. I'll see you later.
We scrubs. All right, let's go, boys. We've got a sword to find. Calm down there, Prince. Too excited there. Or cup noodles if we wanted to. Oi, where's my car?
man, that hurts.
Another headache. This is not normal.
It's fine. It's all fine.
Another scorcher. Ought to pack our bags.
All right, let's go to this location. The sword in the waterfall.
Everything in order.
Yep.
Top down. Prince ain't afraid. Oh, the cops are coming. Or sit back down. Notice that they're not wearing any seatbelts. What's up with that? They too cool for seatbelts? Sharp turn. I mean, just being like that in the car, asking to go flying. Wouldn't even see what's coming. Not a single accident. Oh, there's not many people on the roads, though. These cars are only for the rich and famous. And with a car like that. It's overworld theme. Oh, there's a truck there. No, I don't think it is. Gas station here. We're parking here.
Who's up for a hike?
Oh, watch yourself! Jeez. Park's in the middle of the road. Was it? Okay. The boys don't care. If the boys want to park, the boys will park. Who's gonna stop them? Ain't the Empire, that's for sure. Going the right way here? I don't know. But those are dangerous boys.
Enemy on your left. Got it.
What are those?
Ready for this?
Crab battle. Breaking the crab.
Say your prayers.
No mercy.
That's that. Tonto, thought you'd never ask.
Jojo, how about this? We're on the same page.
Oof. Can't block that.
Ignis, don't be late. Impressive. Yep.
We gotta chill. We're out of magic.
Yes, sir.
This one's just for you.
Did it. A+ all around.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
Wait.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
All right. Who got fish? We saw fish earlier. Forgot who it was though. Unless I gotta climb up. Probably need to climb up. Yes. Yes.
The legend says to look behind the waterfall.
What does the waterfall say?
I think it says, come in.
Shut up. There's treasure here though. Make a phoenix. Not bad. Not bad.
Wouldn't you know it? An entrance.
Looks like the legend checks out.
This place gives me goosebumps. Double back for our coats?
What's the point? Little chill won't kill you.
Well,
Too
looking
chill.
On the bright side, maybe the cold keeps the demons at bay?
Yeah, because monsters like warmth.
Ah, sarcasm. But what if they're frozen?
Encased in ice, waiting for something warm to pass by.
And then they jump out! Ugh. And there's our warm water.
Oh no, flans! I have prepared magic for this moment.
Onward.
Right. Heading down a slippery slope and slip sliding.
Down we go.
You things love deep pits. Let's get it over with.
Boys? Got some backup, boys.
No quarter.
You're out!
So here we are.
Whoa. Shooting lasers here.
Give me.
Time to say goodnight.
One shot!
Showtime!
Oh, I got an ice cream headache. Without the ice cream.
Back to it.
Right. I really hope we didn't come here for nothing.
Sure, there's something if we look.
Another slide. Rusted bit. I guess that's where I had to go. Oh, there we go. Ocean. Something up there says 18 down.
Again. Really?
Wonder if we're gonna fight Shiva. It's possible, right? Bangle. It's down here.
Your tips just got frosted, dude.
Really? How's it look?
Girls, please. So far, we're just chilling with the boys. Probably a fight here. Like a fight area.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Watch the enemy's movement. Yep, right. Got it.
Oh yeah, I've got. I don't know why I'm using magic. I've got a lightning spear.
Another one out.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
We got here. Ocean. While we're here, let's get another ascension. Leave a hologram to divert enemies after warping. That sounds pretty good. Wouldn't have survived with our Chocobo t-shirt. Uh-oh.
Taking that thing on.
Nope. Getting by.
Oh! Frozen!
How are we? Getting by. Pronto!
You like that?
Solid!
We all good?
Better than good.
Good to go.
Watch your step.
No more slip-ups.
Oh, there's more magic here. Fire this time.
How should we do this, Noct?
Just do whatever. Not help.
Uh-oh.
What's the idea?
Apologies.
Boys, I need some help.
Really?
Watch your right.
Got it.
Hey, Prompto! Stay on your feet! Let's move.
Oh, yeah. It's time.
Guys, what are you doing?
Forget about us. Tell us what to do. Stay down!
Never knew what hit him.
It's the new Monster Hunter boy group. Yeah, did you hear about this?
Demons on the prowl.
Noct rules.
No big deal.
Final Fantasy boy group, The Quest for Hair Gel. Now let's make some magic. Let's go fire. Hurrah. That potion in there. Store. I know. It's going off the walls here. But I think fire might work here. Friendship band. Well, I gotta equip that. I mean, come on. Alright, who are we going to put the best friend badge here? Are we going to give it to Gladios, to Ignis, or to Prompto? Give it to Abs. Right.
So, the glaive is through here?
Most likely.
Let's see for ourselves.
Oh. Electrical. Let's power up here. Definitely gonna fight a boss here. Fossil wood. Let's just run in the ice cave.
Let me give the orders this time.
Just keep it short.
And simple.
Attack!
What's the best way to hurt these things?
Whoa, what is that? Samurai? Oh my god.
I can keep this deal in check.
Let nothing stand in your way.
You've got my back?
Always.
Alright, we're done here.
Always got my back. Just need to get a friendship ring for everyone now.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
We're catching cold.
So here we go.
Ruins are pretty tough.
I'm freezing. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a hot bowl of soup. Soup. We're almost there. We gotta be, right?
Right?
Hey. Knock, knock.
We're there.
Can it ever be easy?
Never.
Where's the fun in that?
Oh, it's a mind flayer.
Here goes nothing!
I think he's dead. The boy band's at it.
Gotta love it!
Not good to throw daggers in the dark.
Be nice to brighten things up in here.
Try to hit him from behind.
Oh! danger here.
How are we? Getting by. Hey, watch out! No, you hold it up. Yeah. Get it! Watch yourself, no.
Say your prayers.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Nut?
More?
My hands are getting a little sick.
Pay attention, Iggy. Are we all right?
Getting by.
Does this mean we can go back outside?
Did it. Killed 200 monsters. Yes, the key that opens every single door. Hey! What is even that weapon? Bow? A lance? This can conjure Armger. Personal role. Sure. Whatever that meant. A lot of experience, though. Calm down there, Cloud.
Noct, you okay?
What did I... Where was that?
What is it?
A hole in the ground. Something burning. The meteor?
You saw the disc of Kothis. Let's make our way back to Lestalem.
Yeah, gotta report to Talcott.
Legendary sword. Probably just warp back to the car. Or return to rest point. We're not going to do that because that's a bit too far. I want to make it a bit realistic here.
We've been on the move all night. Perhaps we should find a place to rest nearby.
That's the plan.
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, there's a rest stop right there.
I want to ride my chocobo all day. Can't get it out of my head.
We better find shelter before we catch cold.
Alright, hey guys. How you doing?
Hello and welcome.
Got for me. Iron Chef recipes. Ooh. So many soundtracks. Probably have drunks. Some junk to sell, right?
Thank you kindly.
Okay. Why would you buy treasures, though?
Thank you kindly.
Buying stripes for the car? Buying music?
Come again.
We are Exoneris. For generations, we have supported the livelihood of the people of Lustalum, and will continue to provide power for generations to come. Exoneris Industries.
4-foot sea bass? A myth, no more.
Where the light of hope shines.
Cheese chips. Rich and creamy.
Never tried this flavor before.
Then give it a try.
This will go straight to my belly, huh?
No doubt about it.
Oh. Deadly waters. Unrest.
You ready to rumble, Nut?
King's Night? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
Time to play gacha games. How's your rolls? Eating the food. Exposure.
Nailed it.
Why can't I warp too? So unfair.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Why you gotta be so photogenic?
So which one do we take? Going on trip. I mean, this one's alright. Noodles? Noodles is pretty good. Looks legit. Camping with the boys. Ascension. Blindside damage. I've been using a lot of phasing, so how's the teamwork? That's fine. Ultimate death blow. I think that's the counter stats. Stats, yeah, not gonna happen. Gain experience for long trips in the car. I don't think we've used the Armiger at all. I think first aid might be good for the boys. Come on, car's right there.
Morning.
Sup?
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
There in a jiffy!
It's time to turn this car on a dime.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice.
Hey, who's up for a bite?
I don't think they sell any food here, though. Yeah, they don't sell food.
Huh?
Right, well, tank is full. Let's get her home. I ain't driving. No. Got new music.
Let's go.
So,
Sounds good.
Final Fantasy XI, that's the multiplayer one. Has anyone else played the Final Fantasy XI? Hey, 11 was legit. Trying to see if I remember any of these songs. Remember the battle theme. Oh, this I remember. Alright. Alright, let's go get that quest completed.
We're here.
It is quite comforting to see other people about.
It's pretty funny that he would park in the middle of the road, but like in town he's gonna go park between the lines.
Prince Noctis! Welcome back.
Your story came to a happy end.
Well, well.
We owe you, Talcott.
You're welcome.
Yeah? Uh-oh.
Not again.
What's the matter? You alright?
He'll be fine, don't worry. But we ought to take a closer look at this so-called disc.
Then look no further than the Outlook. We can use the viewer things.
No substitute for being on site, but it would be a start. Let's see what we can glean of Nox's condition.
Kick that. Who needs stairs?
Wow, this looks awesome.
Dude, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
I dare say I can recreate this.
We just learned a recipe from looking at it. Well.
Whoa. This really is on fire. Is it?
What a coincidence.
Wait a
Not
minute.
so sure it is.
It's that guy.
Aren't nursery rhymes curious things? Like this one. From the deep, the Archean calls. Yet on deaf ears the god's tongue falls. The king made to kneel, in pain he crawls.
So, how do we keep him on his feet?
You need only heed the call. Visit the Archean and hear his plea. I can take you.
We in?
I don't know.
We take a ride?
But watch our backs.
Fair enough.
Let's do it.
There's no,
I'm not one to stand on ceremony.
There's no
but
pause.
Such an occasion calls for an introduction. Please call me Arden. Come with me to the car park. That's where I left my automobile. She's a dear old thing. Pales next to your regalia, but she's never let me down. So, we take two vehicles, a convoy of sorts, shall we?
I don't know. Doesn't look trustworthy. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Mike dresses like this as well.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache.
This is not...
All set? Allow me to do the honor of assigning your driver. I choose you.
Leave it to Ignis.
All yours, Ignis.
Come now, he always drives. Be a friend and let him rest for a change. You drive your car and I drive mine. With that decided, let us be off.
End of chapter. Oh. Oh, jeez. Are we taking a picture of the mom eating her macaroni alone? Why do we have a picture like that? All right, we're going to the disc. I'm sure nothing wrong is going to happen. The blessing of gods.
Just to be clear, this isn't a race, it is a chase. You're not to pass me. Lose sight of me, and you'll lose your way. And no tailgating. An accident would spoil the trip.
All right. Let's hit the road already.
As you wish. Drive safely now.
First Galden and then Lestalem. What a coincidence, huh?
Way too convenient to be a coincidence. I reckon he's following us around.
But to what end? That question bothers me deeply, as does his origin.
It's hard for me to picture that guy in the Empire.
But it's even harder to imagine him as a Lucian.
Oh! I was pressing the wrong buttons. Come on, turn.
I'd sooner not rely on him.
But he may be our only way in to the Disc of Kothis.
What's His Highness's opinion of this Arden?
Don't really have one. He's nothing more than a creepy old dude to me.
You hit the nail on the head right there.
Well, that's why we came up with a plan.
Gotta watch our backs the whole way.
No, because I was pressing the D-pad, and it's the analog. That's why I turned up the into the.
Knocked. How are the headaches?
Fine for now, but they come without warning.
Wouldn't want to have one behind the wheel.
Stop if you need to, all right?
Telling you.
So, any havens along the way?
Oh, somebody wants to camp. Somebody else wants a proper bed.
Nice firm ground's much better for your back.
Can't we at least make it a caravan? I don't get why you like camping so much.
Under the stars, at one with nature. What's not to like? Now in the wild, there are no rules to follow. No checkout time.
I dare say you hadn't knocked with no checkout time.
I'm all for extra sleep.
Not saying it's easy, but I envy the hunters. Wish I could live like that.
That makes one of us, big guy.
We did it.
Whoever thought of tapping into the meteor's power was a genius.
Can you?
What say we call it a day here?
What say we continue on to Kothis?
The Archean's not going anywhere?
Neither are we under your stewardship.
So we make camp with Arden.
Hell no.
Might as well get the tent up.
Oh, I'm afraid I've never really been one for the outdoors. I shall foot the bill, so let us stay at the caravan over yonder.
Sure.
It's bedtime.
What pictures can we take?
Well, if it isn't yours truly.
If you'd rather not be in photos.
Oh, I don't mind at all. Snap away for His Highness's collection.
Got behind the wheel, boys in the back, guy. Guess we'll have Guy, because... It's freaking out. Let's go with this guy, since we don't have a picture of him. I mean, we can save multiple ones. Blow the beast whistle. Wait. Okay.
So I am still young. My blood is true. As my mother before me, I will work to bring peace to one and all.
That marked the ascension of the youngest oracle in history. Is it hard giving blessings?
Sup?
Sup?
Good morning to you. What can I do for you?
Don't really need anything.
I should warn you, we're about to pass the point of no return. I trust you're not having any second thoughts.
No.
Very well. Let me know when you are ready.
Because there was a quest around here, might as well check it out. And there's a weapons store.
Hey, what are you after this time?
What do you got?
Hey, come again.
Lots of garbo.
So I am still young. My blood is true.
I hope she's okay, wherever she's headed.
Oh.
Please, set your heart at rest. I shall do what I can to ease your suffering.
Lady...
Blessed stars of life and light, deliver us from darkness blight.
Is she Jesus? Femme Jesus?
That is all I can do for now, but trust that relief will come in a matter of days.
It's a miracle.
Thank you, Lady Lunafreya.
Oh, Lady Lunafreya. I left at dawn to come see you.
My
You must
back.
be exhausted.
A fair bit, but more grateful than anything.
Let us begin at once.
We should have done more, like taking her in.
Damn right. She could have bunked at my place.
Or mine. I'm sure the missus would understand.
Don't think being married will give you an excuse not to work out.
That came out of nowhere.
You can't just let yourself go with the eyes of the world on you.
I don't know about that. He seems to have pulled it off so far.
What does that mean?
All the more reason he needs to clean up his act now.
Feel sorry for Lady Lunafreya if he doesn't.
He's got you there, Noct. Everyone would be like, oh, she could do so much better than him.
What does the Oracle need the prince for anyway?
Imagination run wild much?
Boys are
We're about to pass the point of
slamming
no
into
return.
Noctis
I
here.
trust you're not having any second thoughts.
And Abs wants Noctis to work out, so surprising no one.
So you know, it's hot where we're going. Will the camera fare all right?
As long as I avoid open flames, it should be okay. I think.
We don't have a spare if it breaks.
Leave it in the car?
Oh no, I'm taking it. Not every day you get up close and personal with the Archean. I'd kick myself if I missed the photo op.
Spoken like a true photographer.
As they say, better to try and fail than never to try at all.
Look at you.
Well, they say that. Not me.
Well, you just do what you gotta.
Hey, Iggy, can your glasses take the heat?
Well, I don't see why they shouldn't.
Even if they couldn't, he'd still be alright.
Yeah, Iggy's eyes ain't that bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my vision is passable without corrective lenses.
Then why not take them off sometimes?
Well,
You don't get it, huh?
Ignis likes his world to be crystal clear.
indeed. I've never been one for ambiguity.
Ah, I think I'm getting the picture now.
Yeah, we changed the Lucky Bucks for the Looney.
Hey, Ignis. How's it feel being away from the wheel?
Positively frightening.
What are you saying?
That I'm no stranger to His Highness's driving habits.
Appreciate the confidence.
Read a book. It'll take your mind off it.
I'd rather keep my eyes on the road for now, thank you.
I guess nothing can take your mind off Nox driving. So, like you told Iggy to read a book.
Yeah, and?
You know, that's how you get carsick.
Hell yeah.
Right? A few minutes in and my lunch comes up.
You get used to it.
Yeah, to puking on myself.
You just lack training.
Not sure you can train that away.
I wonder if you can.
We're here.
Better not be a setup.
Have I given you reason to doubt me?
You don't really inspire confidence.
Yeah, not very straightforward.
Hello? It's me! Be so kind as to open up.
Wow, that worked?
I may not look like much, but I do have some influence. Aren't you glad we came together? Your audience with divinity lies ahead.
You're leaving?
I drop you at the Archean's open door, and with that, bid you farewell.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a setup at all.
I've met some weirdos.
I hope we never meet that one again.
Whoa, a little harsh there, don't you think? Guy really knew his stuff about nursery rhymes.
Yeah, nothing creepy about that.
I don't know about driving in these rocky mountains at whatever speed we're driving at.
So we keep going this way.
Then we'll find out what the Empire's up to.
This place looks familiar. Oh, why?
These ruins.
Is that what I think it is?
Didn't expect to find a royal tomb here.
Would be a shame not to grab that power.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
Highness.
Let's grab it and go.
That's oddly convenient.
Here we go again!
This one's huge.
Get away! Quickly!
Not gonna make it.
Knocked! I gotcha! Come on, pull yourself up.
Wait. Titan. He's holding up the meteor.
This is the Archean?
Seems we woke the big guy up.
He's trying to tell me something. But what? Knocked! You okay?
Well, thank heavens you're safe. Is there a way back up?
No, but there's a path. Gonna see where it leads.
You two try to get down.
Very well. We'll look for a way.
Slide
Be
down,
careful
boys.
Now.
You too. What? We're going where?
Don't rush off on your own, huh?
Don't get left behind.
Wise guy.
It's okay, we got Abs with us. We shouldn't have any problems.
They're on edge. Let's not ruffle their feathers anymore.
Try shutting your beak.
Just offering sound advice.
Yeah, like a parrot in my ear.
He's making me woozy.
How the hell does it get this hot? It feels like I'm about to combust.
Let's get our MP back. It's too hot to handle.
Hey, over here.
No
room for error here.
This looks safe.
No time to chill either. Make it quick. Just want this to be over.
Tremors! Hang on.
My head.
Again. Of all the times. Let's hurry the hell across.
We're not
You doing all right?
gonna make it.
What now?
Hey! Titan! What's the big idea?
Save it. Get to solid ground first.
Faster!
Calm down. I'm going as fast as I can. Almost there.
Hurry!
That's his welcome. Hate to see how he treats intruders.
You want to talk? So do I.
Glad the feeling's mutual. Let's move.
Let's go, boys. Can I pick it up? Why is the sub badge so ugly? Well, the chat shows it, so. Oh, we're out of fire.
Sick of this endless walking.
An and I'm sick of your endless whining. Calm the hell down.
Oh no,
Get off my
abs.
back.
Are you a man of royal blood, or aren't you?
Yeah, sort of. What are we doing? He mad.
Above all else, I'm just a man.
Just a man? The kingdom's fate is in your hands. Your life ain't yours alone. You have to live for others, not only yourself.
Oh no.
We Amicitia are the king's sworn shields. Guard the king with our lives. That's the way it's always been. I've embraced my duty, and I take pride in it. When you can't focus, I focus for you. It's my job, so let me do it, all right?
All right.
Now roused, Noctis' vitality has increased by 50%. Oh.
Sorry, but I had to get it out. Come on. And remember, don't rush ahead on your own.
Hey, Gladio. Your dad, I'm grateful to him.
Just doing his job. But isn't that your phone?
Oh, it's Mr. President.
Ignis.
You're safe. Good. Listen, Imperial troops are near.
Got cut off. But it sounds like we're about to have Imperial company.
It's about to get even hotter in here.
Shirts off.
We finally made it.
I know.
All right. Some fire up in here. Ocean. Wait to hear Max say, "Oh, using fire in a volcano? What is this?" Notice I got a blue bar now. That's my special weapons.
I'm here! What the hell is it you want? Quit screwing with my head! You gotta be kidding me.
Bend for your life.
Are you serious? Looks like I've got no choice.
Is this Metal Gear Revengeance?
Are you alright?
I owe you one.
This ain't gonna work. We gotta run.
Best advice you've given all day.
Well, I can't have you dying here. Come on.
There we go.
We're sitting ducks here. Hurry!
Yeah, don't need to tell me.
How are you getting up?
Damn it.
Don't stop! Run!
He just won't quit.
Oh no!
Gladio!
Hurry! I can't keep this up!
This feels like Azuro's Wrath.
Not gonna take any more of this crap.
Did you miss us?
Apologies.
The boys! They're back!
I think those Imperial soldiers just want to say hi.
Uh-oh. When the Arbiter is active, not this complete. Alright.
Let's do it. Let's go, fellas. Ready.
Ouch.
Game's up.
You're out! It's over!
I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore.
Hey, we all still here?
Yep, still here.
If a little battered.
Does this mean it's over?
What? What is it now?
What is he doing?
He's winding up!
For the big one!
Nice camera there.
That was Luna. You spoke with her? That's why.
Doesn't get much worse than this.
The Empire. Now?
It's that guy.
Fancy meeting you here! It occurs to me I never formally introduced myself. Izunia! Arden Izunia!
Imperial Chancellor, Izunia.
At your service, and more importantly, to your aid. I guarantee your safe passage. Though you're always welcome to take your chances down there. Buried among the rubble, is it?
Dying here is not an option. We have no choice, Noct.
I know.
Symbol of Titan's favor. Which picture are we going to take? In the camp, Ignis, you know, fixing his glasses, or, I don't know. One of these pictures is not like the others. Swear to God. Terrible photographs, all of you. Hey there, Shen. How's it going?
Oh, thank the gods I found you boys.
And what will you do with us now?
Why, grant you safe passage, just as I said.
Pretty generous offer for an Imperial.
Calm now. Is it fair to begrudge a man the circumstances of his birth?
Well, no. I guess not.
So, what do we do after he drops us off?
Go get the car.
Can't leave her unattended for long. Chancellor, if you truly wish to aid us in our efforts, then I request you release us this instant.
This instant? It's a long way down. Perhaps the army could break your fall. Or perhaps you could simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You needn't worry. You're in good hands with me. Here's hoping you find that car of yours.
Several days later.
High Commander Ravis Nox Fleury issued the following statement regarding the Imperial blockades across the region.
We believe the insurgents behind the Citadel attack have taken refuge in Disguise. The blockades shall help us root out the criminals. I realize the inconvenience imposed upon the citizenry, but we must each do our part for the good of all.
The High Commander also stressed the Imperial Army would continue its recovery efforts in the Crown City. The frequent quakes which rocked the Disguise and Clean regions in recent days have finally quieted. In response, the Empire provided the following comment.
The cause of the tremors was the Archeans, who had awakened in a fit of rage. The Imperial Army took swift action and laid the unruly giant to rest, thus averting disaster.
Eyewitness reports confirm Titan has disappeared from the Disk of Kothis.
I still can't believe it. I mean, shouldn't the car have turned up by now?
We should wait until Cindy's done asking around the local garages before we despair.
Let's not fool ourselves. The Empire has it.
Oh no! The car!
Maybe we could ask Arden to help us out again, right?
The Imperial Chancellor.
He represents a problem, not a solution.
So where does that leave us?
Stranded, awaiting word from Hammerhead.
In the meantime, we'll have to hoof it.
Look, it's Umbra.
It's our dog. Hey, dog.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Someone's sending us a message.
Chocobo races? Wait a minute. I think we're gonna get a new ride. To be yellow.
Gentiana.
Hear me, O King of the Stone.
Who is this?
By the Stormsender's blessing, will the path to the stone be opened. The Oracle goes hence in her king's name.
Luna. Where is she now?
The Eye of the Storm. When the Covenant is forged, the Oracle and Ring shall await their king at the walls of water. Stray not from the path.
She's
you
a
don't know?
messenger. A spirit. Faithful to the Oracle.
Oh, now we know.
For real?
We're going beyond real now, pal.
Thoughts and prayers. Still rolling along. Got it. What do we write? Receive the blessing, thank you. Still rolling along. Got it. Quickly. We go rolling along. Even though we lost a ride. We riding.
Let Luna know I'm okay, and she won't have to wait much longer. We'll be together soon.
The crystal was gifted to mankind, that we might know lasting prosperity.
If the crystal belongs to everyone, how come only Lucis gets to use it?
The kings of Lucis do not simply use the crystal. They also protect it.
Wait, so my dad's guarding it?
Yes.
I had no idea.
To crown the King of Light is the calling of the crystal. And keeping the crystal safe until that day falls to the line of Lucis.
And I'm the chosen.
Yes, only the true king, anointed by the crystal, can purge our star of its scourge.
You really think I can do that?
As Oracle, I will see to it. To aid the king is the Oracle's calling.
Then I guess I can do it. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Unto the king alone this voice is heard. To follow the words is to follow the chosen path. Bridging heaven and earth it strikes, the storm's ephemeral yet eternal light. To the light must go the king.
Oh, lightning. Ooh.
Lady Lunafreya has done well to keep the ring from falling into enemy hands.
All we need to do is hit Altissia.
That entails passage aboard a ship. Khaim may serve us now as it did them then.
The hidden harbor. Just my work. I'll have Iris set it up.
So, in the meantime,
head into the storm.
Another day, another deity.
It's bedtime.
It's bedtime. Oh, they already gave us our experience. Oh, my bad. Guess we'll take the book. Alright, but I think I will call it there for tonight. And we'll see you next time. Well, we've got another stream tonight. More Final Fantasy, so stay tuned for that. And special thanks to Dell for supporting the channel. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.